Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading how it resonates. It can be you towards someone here towards you, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For any personal readings or link to the extended, you can find both links down in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. Let's see what's going on for you this week. Okay, now if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you do enjoy these readings, give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Now, right off the bat, I do see a few signs coming through the reading already. You could be dealing with the sign of Pisces. I see the sign of Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. What else do we have here? Okay, so let's start off with your dominant energy first. So let's see, you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay, let's see what you have here. Lion spirit. Wow, look at that. The lion. Okay, so of course you could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but the number 37, that is equal to 7, 8, 9, 10. So some kind of ending here. For a lot of you guys, you are going through an ending or thinking about putting something to an end. But then, of course, after the number 10 comes the number 1, which is a brand new beginning. So, lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Okay, so here you have the lion, a beautiful lion there. It reminds me of the movie The Lion King. For some of you, you might be thinking about watching that movie, or you may have seen it recently. The number 37, how does that number resonate for you? Now, I'm going to read what exactly this means, but just from a general perspective, be generous of spirit. So sometimes if you can't be generous with money, right, you might be thinking, well, you can't give someone money or a gift for their birthday because perhaps right now you're barely making ends meet. It doesn't matter. Just be generous of spirit. Be kind-hearted, right? You can give something here with being kind to other people, or by doing something nice for someone. That's the essence here of being generous of spirit. Like the lion, he provides for his kingdom, for his family, for the animals, right, that are in his dominion. And so that's kind of like the essence there. If you, again, remember going back to the movie The Lion King, it's all about taking care of your, kind of like your loved ones. And that includes people also, other people, right? Other groups of animals. It's not just, lions and tigers and not just cats. The lion, he's the king of the jungle, in and of itself, all the animals there. So let's see what that is for you. The number 37, how does that all play a part here in your reading? Before we jump into the reading, of course, if you want to fast forward, you can fast forward, but let's read this one out. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. Your oracle message is a healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Exactly what I was saying. It's not just being generous with money and gifts. It's being generous of heart. You can heal people through your words. You can heal people with your hands. You can inspire others with your music, with your song, with your creativity. You can just be a delight to people just by you being happy. Okay, you can educate others by teaching them something. And that is where the generosity comes from the heart. Be proud, yet be humble. Practice gratitude during this time, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. A lion spirit knows that there is a great savana before you, and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. And your protection message is, do you doubt you can do much good in the world right now or for other people? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking, lack mentality? Who am I to lead? Or who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into a healthy pride. Of course, you can do all of that you desire. The spark of Great Spirit lives within you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that the Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. So take pride in your role, seeking to bring abundance and love to the world. Okay, there's more to this, but we're going to leave it at that. So that is what this is indicating for you. Okay, generosity of spirit. Now, I do see that in this situation right now, there is a need for you to not give up and not give in. Right? Right now, this might be coming through for you because you may not be believing in yourself. You might be asking yourself those questions of, well, who am I to lead, right? Who am I to teach other people? I don't know much about this subject or about the world, or, who am I to enjoy love, right? Well, this is saying that you have a lot to give, you have a lot to offer, but it's not going to be easy. You have to fight for your conviction. There could be influences around you that might be bringing you down in the form of negative thinking or negative people. But this is saying, if you stick to your belief system, if you stand up for what you believe is rightly yours and for you, and it's like step into your power, you will be able to win this. But again, you have to remember who you are. It's just like the Lion King, right? And here, be patient with the process. Right now, this is requiring some kind of patience, some kind of also understanding of other people. Don't jump to conclusions is what this is saying. If there is some kind of information that comes through and you feel like reacting or fighting or defending yourself, try to wait it out, okay? Because it's saying that there's more information to come to the light that you still don't know of. So don't start any kind of, drama right now, because this is saying temper your feelings and temper your emotions for now until you get all the information. Page of Swords is your challenge. You don't have the information right now that you need. It's coming. So be patient with the process. I see that it could be a little bit challenging for you to keep quiet or not react, but that is exactly what you need to do. I see that also with the Queen of Pentacles. You desire to be more stable. Either you desire to have more fulfillment in your life in the form of money, in the form of stability, in the form of a stable relationship, right? But there's something there that you desire that has to do with stability, with grounded energy, with long-term vision, a long-term future. Now, I also see here that the root of the issue for a lot of you has to do with a soulmate union and a soulmate connection. Remember that soulmate unions and connections can be family related, love related, romantic, it could be literally anybody. But I see here that the root of the issue pertains to some kind of a soulmate union and soulmate connection. There could have been a disconnect, there could be a disconnect, there could be some kind of disagreement happening. But in the recent past, I see here with the moon, you felt a little bit lost. You felt lost in the recent past, like you didn't know what to do, how to move forward, what to do from here on out, because there was still a lot of misinformation or information that you still did not know, okay? There was something hidden, something still hidden. I feel like your feelings were very heightened. There was a lot of emotional energy there in the recent past. You felt very emotional about something. Now, coming towards you that you don't see coming is the justice. See, justice will be served in time. There's no need for you to fight it out, for you to defend yourself, for you to react to something that you hear or misinformation, because justice is going to make it all right. Like I said, the information that you don't yet have, wait for that to come to the light. It's almost as if, it's like Spirit is sending some kind of energy towards you to defend you, right? You don't have to do it for yourself. You don't have to get your hands dirty, is what this is saying. Justice will be served in your favor. So there's going to be an equilibrium, a balance there in an area of your life where there has been either some kind of unfairness or some kind of imbalance. The Hierophant also is in your subconscious thoughts. This is the energy that is underlying the entire reading that you may not be aware of. And so that has to do with some kind of commitment, okay? Either you are thinking about a commitment, you are involved in a commitment. This has to do with a commitment. This has to do with a marriage for some of you guys. And or this has to do with the fact that you feel like you can lead, but you don't really believe. It's like you know that you can lead, but you don't believe in yourself, right? That kind of energy where you know you can do something, but there's a lack of belief as well. For others of you, this is what you really desire. You do want a commitment. You do want something long-term. You do want something stable. You do want something here that it's kind of like subconsciously speaking, I feel that you're trying to do what's right. Okay, you're trying to do what's expected of you. And for some of you, that might be the trigger where you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm doing things by the book. Why are you not? Right? But again, wait for that information to come to the light, because that's not how it really is, even though you might perceive it as that right now. Now, I see here that with the Two of Wands, this is how somebody sees you. Somebody feels like you right now are undecided about them or about a situation. It's almost as if you're standing on the sidelines to make a decision. Do you move forward? Do you, take a step back? Are you going to go left, right? Are you going to stay, go, right? What is it that you're going to do? Because somebody here sees you as planning your future already. This person sees you either at a distance from them or planning some kind of vacation or planning some kind of, are we going to do this or are we not, right? That kind of vibe. I see here that also, your action advice is the Five of Pentacles. So your action advice has to do with asking for help if you need it, right? The Five of Pentacles is two people that are walking outside in the snow. It's cold and they barely have, kind of any clothes to cover themselves with, nothing really warm, okay? But they're not asking for help. There's a church right behind them that they can go into and ask for help. And so this is saying, have that pride, of course, right? But have a healthy pride also. Whenever you need help, ask for help. There's help all around you. I see that also part of your action advice is focus in on stabilizing yourself financially right now. You want to look at your finances. If you haven't looked at that right now, it's a time for you to look at your finances, how to progress forward. For others of you, you might have a fear of abandonment. There might be a fear of being rejected, and that's the reason why you're not going after what you really want in life, whether that's love, whether that's a career, whether that's money, whether that's whatever it is. But there's like a fear of failure, okay? A fear of being rejected, a fear of being left out in the cold. And what this is saying is your action advice is you need to overcome that mentality because you are actually able to win, okay? Now, I see here with the Page of Wands, so the final outcome, you're going to go into a brand new adventure. If you if you do believe in yourself and you do actually take action, go after what you really want in life, and you, again, believe in yourself, I feel that if you remember who you are, I feel that you are definitely going to go into like a new type of chapter in your life. This is kind of like a new adventure. And for others of you, if you have been expecting some kind of a message, the message, the divine message or messenger will be coming in. Okay. But again, you have to take that leap of faith action type of energy is what this is saying. Now let's go ahead and get a final affirmation message before we move into the clarifying energies, which is in the extended reading. So let's see, what is your affirmation message for this week? Okay, so let's get this one here. All is well in my body and mind. So some of you guys might be stressed, okay? And not only mentally stressed, but also you might be feeling physically drained, physically tired. And so your affirmation this week is all is well in my body and mind. Because when you affirm this, even though right now you might be saying you feel the opposite, you keep affirming, all is well in my mind and my body, then all of a sudden, subconsciously speaking, your subconscious mind starts convincing your conscious mind that this is how you feel. all is well. And then you're going to start seeing, improvements not only in your health, in your physical body, the fact that, you feel more at ease, more at peace. Maybe you start getting creative ideas. If right now you have like a creative block, you're going to start getting all of these kind of like brainstorming ideas. So again, that is your affirmation for this week. All is well in my body and my mind. This is what I have for you. Thanks for watching. And now let's jump right into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.